Hey guys, Justin here with JHart Modelworks, coming to you with a Thanksgiving bench update. There's really not too much going on, but I did want to get a video out this week, and I figured that this would probably be the best time to do that. So we're going to start out the video with things that I am thankful for. So for this year, one of the things that I am thankful for is all of you. Everyone that watches my videos, if you're a subscriber, if you're not a subscriber, every one of you who stops and takes the time to watch my stuff and watch me build my models and share this hobby with me, I appreciate every single one of you. Something else that I am thankful for is the YouTube modeling community. There are so many amazingly talented builders in this community, guys and gals, just sharing knowledge and tricks and tips, and just sharing our builds, and seeing how we do things. So many awesome builders, so much inspiration out there, so many great guys and gals. It is an absolutely awesome community, and for me, it's also kind of a cool mental health thing too, having other people to share my hobby with, other than, I keep a very small group of people in my day-to-day life. So being able to share outside that very small realm with all of you and have others, sharing their builds, it's just a really awesome community of really helpful people, really talented people, a lot of amazing people in this community. So I am very thankful for all of you in the community as well. So that's going to go ahead and cover, I think, at least for this year, the What Are You Thankful For section. Something cool to share. I was at the Pistons and Paint show a couple of weeks ago when one of the guys from the Plastic Society DFW, Sherman Witt, came up to me. He's like, "Hey Justin, you're in Fine Scale Modeler magazine." And I was like, "Wait, what?" He's like, yeah, you got a big old picture in Fine Scale Modelers magazine's Contest Cars edition. So I went to Barnes and Nobles, and I had forgotten about the fact that at the Plastic Society DFW show in May was the first show that I went to. Fine Scale Modeler took pictures of the Chevelle. They took pictures of a bunch of cars. I mean, they took pictures of literally a ton of vehicles, and it was back in May. I figured, I haven't heard anything, so probably nothing happened. Nothing came of it. But I pick up the Contest Cars edition of Fine Scale Modeler this year, and I go and I look at the index, and it's telling me that the Plastic Society DFW starts at page 86, and on page 88 is not one of the small photos, but nearly a half-page photo of the Chevelle and a shot of the engine. So that is really cool. I didn't expect, like I said, I hadn't heard anything from them, so I just figured they, didn't publish anything on my car. They took pictures of a lot of people's cars. A lot of people had, "Hey, we'd like to take pictures of your car," little tabs, so I figured, they just didn't use mine. But apparently they did. They put it in the competition cars edition. So this is really cool. It's really kind of awesome to, I was at my first show. People were telling me, yeah, it's a great build, it's awesome. And I figured, hey, new guy, they're just being nice to the new guy. But to actually see, a magazine print your work, that's kind of validating in kind of a whole different level. So it's one thing to have the guys that you kind of know tell you, and then it's something else to have a complete stranger just publish your build. in print. So that's kind of a cool thing that happened. So I may do another video Saturday, I may not. Just kind of depends on if I procrastinate or if I actually motivate myself to actually film another video. If I do, it won't be an update video on the Audi R8. I don't know what I would do a video on. Just nothing's been done on the Audi. It's just sitting in the box. Like I mentioned in the last video, I'm kind of at a standstill right now. I am waiting on the window masks from Zoomon. And it's absolutely nothing against Zoomon. Zoomon did exactly what they're supposed to do. I ordered a product, I paid for the product, they put the product in the mail. It's just sitting in limbo between Hong Kong Post and the US Postal Service. I'm not getting any updates on the tracking number. It's absolutely not their fault. Like I said, they handed it off. It's out of their hands. It's just the Postal Service's no updates, no clue what's going on. And I know that I can make my own window masks using Tamiya tape. I'm fully aware, I'm capable. Point is, I spent the money. So I kind of feel like not waiting for them and not using the masks was just a waste. So I'm not likely to build another Audi R8 anytime soon. I won't really have any use for them. I do have the convertible. I don't know when I'm planning on building it. I'm not planning on building it right away. And I don't even think that the window masks for the R8 Coupe will apply for that car anyhow. I don't think they fit. But I'm just kind of, I'm kind of sitting on it until I see, hear something from the tracking number, or I get the product in or something. Right now I'm just kind of in limbo on that build. I'm contemplating doing something that I never do, and that is I'm contemplating boxing the Audi R8 up, setting it on the shelf, and moving on to something else. Now, I don't do this because I have ADHD, and I know I do. I've never been officially diagnosed. I think I actually was as a small child, but back then all they really had was Ritalin, and it wasn't nearly as gentle as, the medications for ADHD are today. It kind of turned kids into zombies, and my dad was like, no, that's absolutely not going to happen. My kid's not going on that stuff. So I never got treated for it. I just kind of learned to live with it. But I know that there's a very, very strong possibility that if I allow myself to move on to something else, I may not come back to the Audi R8. But at the same time, I also don't kind of want to just sit here not doing anything and not getting anything done on any of my builds. So I am contemplating setting the R8 aside and starting something else. So I'm not sure. I'm kind of torn between just waiting and not doing anything or working on something else, but we shall see. So yeah, I think that's going to go ahead and wrap it up for this video. Again, thank you very much for every single one of you who watched my videos and watched my stuff. I appreciate you all greatly. All the comments, all the interaction. I absolutely love interacting with you guys. So thank you very much. I appreciate your time. Eat a ton of turkey and stuffing and lots of good food. Have a great holiday for those of you who are in the U.S. and are celebrating Thanksgiving. For those of you who are not, have a fantastic day too. Heck, go get you some turkey and stuffing as well. Just say the American Justin made me do it. That's all for now. Thanks, guys, and I will catch you on the next one. Later.